Easy Explain, the Stoicism of Epictetus, Part 5 of 5, Discourses, Book 4. That person is free who lives as he wishes, who can neither be constrained, nor hindered, nor compelled, whose motives are unimpeded, and who achieves his desires and doesn't fall into what he wants to avoid. Who wishes, then, to live in error? So here in Book 4, we really start to get to the end goals of Stoicism for Epictetus. We could say the results of living the Stoic life, according to Epictetus' Stoicism. And that result is freedom, or at least what Epictetus would call freedom. And this has a special significance for us, knowing that in his early life, Epictetus was a slave in the Roman Empire. So this is something that's of very high importance to him, very high significance, and he believes this is something that everyone can achieve, pending that they follow his Stoic philosophy. And we can also logically assume here, we can extend it to not living the Stoic life is living in error. Why wouldn't people want to live freely? Why wouldn't people want to find freedom for Epictetus, right? This is essentially what he's saying here. You should live the Stoic life because you should want to live a free life. And if you don't, you're living incorrectly, for lack of a better word. So let's move on to the next selection here. Who is the person who is free from all hindrance? He who desires nothing that is not his own. And what are the things that are not our own? Those that are not within our power, either to have or not to have, or to have with certain qualities or under certain conditions. So let's sum this up. Right, what does this mean? What exactly is Epictetus saying about freedom and how to get it, how to find it? So again, we're going to come back to this foundational idea that if you're going to be Stoic and live a Stoic life, you need to accept that things are outside of your power. There are things that you can't change. And largely those are external things, right? Those are things out there in the world. And if we can't change certain things, if there are things that aren't in our power, they're not ours. We don't own them, right? We don't have power over them. We can't change them. And following from this, if they're not ours, if we can't change them, if we don't have power over them, we really have no cause to desire them. We shouldn't desire them. There's no need for that. And once we can accept this and get free from those desires, we will be free. We will be living freely. That is finding freedom for Epictetus. So, to really sum that up, freedom is not attained through the satisfaction of desires, but through the suppression of desires. You will not find freedom in this life by going out there in the world and getting things that you want or getting things that you think you need, but rather shifting your mindset to think that you don't need those things that are outside of yourself. So let's close on the Stoicism of Epictetus, kind of once and for all here. And what does he say? That if you have found the Stoic freedom of life, what lies in store for you? And Epictetus says, when someone has come to understand these things, what is to prevent him from living with a light heart and easy mind, calmly awaiting whatever may happen, and putting up with what has already happened? I hope this helps.